Cobras World is back for another season, and this is the only place where you'll be able to see your favorite world sports betting Cape Cobras players in somewhat of a different light. So join us on this journey where the players are guaranteed to be taken out of their comfort zones. We start off this episode with some serious business at the official season launch before taking you on a journey with the players and management on their annual team building, where soccer and getting in tune with nature was the order of the day in the Klein Karoo. The official launch of the 2019-2020 season took place at the Presidential Suite at Newlands Cricket Ground. World Sports Betting Cape Cobras CEO Mr. Nabil Din outlined the goals for the upcoming season after what was a fruitful campaign last season.
I'm very, very excited. I hope that our team can just improve on where they were last year. I thought they had a fantastic season, regardless of getting over the line. The experience of another year will probably take them into situations which they'll understand better and hopefully get over the line this year. We mustn't lose sight of the fact that our purpose is also to produce players for the national team. So while we may lose a Zubair Hamza and a Dane Pitt, which was very important last year to the campaign, especially in four-day cricket, we also have to accept that it gives opportunity to somebody new to step into there. I just want to wish the team well. Understand me in the season. A new era, as I say, a new year is about to dawn in South African cricket from next year. So they must make the best of the last year in the system.
With regular captain Dane Pitt on national duty in India, prolific opening batsman Peter Malan was unveiled as the interim captain for the start of the CSA four-day domestic series.
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, I came to Cape Town 6 years ago, played 4 years of semi-pro cricket, so the road from there to here it's not always been lacquer, but it's been fulfilling, so very excited. We've played together for 2 seasons now. Everyone knows what's expected of them. So for me, it's not really a matter of leading out there by doing anything different. It's just doing what I can do well and letting the guys do what they do. Yeah, I don't have the banter that PT has. I sort of try and bring my strengths to the table and really try and lead through discipline, focus, and just actions. That's sort of my approach. And then PT comes with his approach as well. So it sort of works well together.
Long known for its hot springs, Montague Springs lies just 2 hours away from Cape Town and can be found at the heart of the famous Route 62. General Manager Rob Goodison explains what the venue has to offer, his love for cricket, and gives away his age when asked to name some of the World Sports Betting Cape Cobras players.
My name is Rob Goodison. I'm General Manager of Montague Springs Resort here in the Klein Karoo town of Montague on the Route 62. On the resort we have the AstroTurf tennis court, swimming pools, the kiddies playground area. We've got a fully equipped conference centre where we can organise conferences with bespoke meals. We're very grateful to have the Cape Cobras team with us. They are here to do a pre-season team building session, I'm told. Obviously, we all know who Ashwell Prince is. That's the guy that we all recognise. The others, to be honest with you, I'm not too sure of the whole team's name, but I will be making a concerted effort to get to know everybody during the next couple of days.
The players were greeted by a nice spread for lunch before they made their way into the conference room for some serious business, where former Springbok coach Peter de Villiers addressed them in a manner that only Divi can.
Ek kry maar op die bank. Dis op baie geld. Wanneer gaan jy jou uitlaat? Well, Ashwell called me and he asked me if I can assist them to motivate the team so that they can actually do the high performance level of playing this game. And because I love it so much, I immediately said, yeah, I will be there, and that's how I got here. That is where you could take the guy's teeth out and all those guys on the field. Six. I eat 6. As long as it clears the boundary. If a 6 clears the boundary, I can hit it. I could have hit it anyway. So if it clears the boundary, I laugh in the face of the bowler. Well, I was in the covers because I used fielding as another way of just jamming, I think the message is that these boys must understand one thing, and that is never to lose that passion that brought them there, the love for what they are doing and how good they can be. But if all of them have the same urge to connect with each other, to stand up for each other, to make the team better so that the individual can get the glory, then nobody will stop them. The one that I used from where I was betting is simply for the bowler when they try to appeal. Say, yeah man, you're old enough to steal, don't beg.
Peter, I'm going to, before you go, I want actually our newest member of our team, Andre, to come and present you with a jersey.
If you're as tall as you, then your brains is a bit small.
With the serious business taken care of, the boots were laced up for what was meant to be a gentle kick around. However, it soon became clear that these guys take their soccer as seriously as their cricket.
I find the net here. I find the net.
Take out your better place.
When the dust settled and the players had a chance to recover, World Sports Betting Cape Cobra's coach Ashwell Prince outlined the purpose of having Peter de Villiers address the squad and also shared his thoughts on what he hopes to achieve this season.
You know, it's important for us to learn as much as we can, to keep learning, and I think you know, obviously we're getting Peter de Villiers in, renowned coach with a phenomenal track record as Springboks coach and also under 19 and under 21. So he's done the player development, he's then worked with the elite team. You know, we've got obviously quite a few young players, so he can relate to that. He can relate to people like Vernon Philander, who's been at the highest level. Nandre Berger is obviously, in addition to the squad, we felt that we needed a left arm over. And obviously he's been successful at domestic level. Also, most of our bowlers, if you look at Dane Patterson, Claudio Bokako, Vernon Philander, all more or less the same height as well, and right arm. And so Nandre adds a bit of variation, being slightly taller and left arm. So we needed a bit of variation in the bowling lineup, and he will provide that. And I believe that we've identified the right players. It's just obviously when the moments are there, winning more moments. And I think as they become more experienced, they'll be able to deal with semi-finals and finals and those things in better because of the experience. I think, you know, talking about those things and how to deal with it and how to understand the pressures that come with it, you know, it's all part of these young guys learning about their job.
The time had come for the players to get some fresh air, and with some nice trails and a cave to explore, it was down the winding path and up the mountain with the sun beating down on them.
Right, here we are at the Montague Springs. We've got the hiking trail activity this morning. We're going to walk 35 k's up the mountain, as you can see there. We've got enough ropes with us. And it's called German, the Bad Kloof Trail. Right.
Bath Kloof Trail.
All those guys who've had very little sleep last night, good luck to you. We'll see you at the other end. Right, and off we go, up the hill, through the mountain. Let's go.
So here we are, boys. Cape Cobras pre-season camp Montague, halfway point, lookout point as they call it. Got the first here with me, Shane Jabbar.
500 meters up already after 10 minutes.
Dane Patterson, adapt or die. Laverne and Coach Faiki looking splendid at the lookout point. Have a look at that view, ladies and gentlemen.
Majestic here.
And now, best of all, we get to tackle the ladder. You know what they say, you only get to the top if you take the hardest route, up the ladder.
Peter Davy said, life is about snakes and ladders. I'll take the ladder.
Here we go, boys. And the route continues.
Been a hell of a climb. I think there's still more to come. Let's get some comments.
Si, give us a couple of comments there on your climb.
It's quite steep and it's a bit dangerous though, to be fair. I was questioning my life at one stage.
Anything from you, Jay? Nothing much. Coachy, thoughts so far?
Surreal, fella. Surreal.
Go to the back of the bus here. Where are you going, Akona?
I'm not running.
Give us some comments here.
Later, I think it's a bit steeper.
And? We still got another 500 meters to go.
It's good. Ready to go, ready to go.
Robertson's finest?
I just think I've reached my destination, boys. I'm not going any further than this.
Makajumbo?
I think after yesterday's football, this wasn't a fair idea. My quads are killing me.
Let's see.
I think it's good exercise. Like Peter Duff said yesterday, you gotta make a mind change.
You know what they say in life, boys? What goes up must go down. This is where it's at. It's going down. And the descent continues. Boys reach the top, now it's all the way down. Journey goes on to the hot springs.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Cobras World and promise there'll be plenty more to see in future episodes. For now, follow us across all our social media platforms. Until next time, bye!